Hello guys, here's the updated Blu-ray sales. It's so factory, and now it's time for the moment of truth. How many copies of the Endgame resale on its first week? The real estimate I have is about the same Endgame of Infinity War, which is 1.5 million, and of course the high is 2.4 million. I'm thinking the good movie will sell between that amount, because Endgame was truly bigger than Infinity War, but to say 1.5 million for the world because Blu-rays do decline year by year, so let's see how much copies Endgame really sold. Okay. So Endgame sold $1.7 million Blu-rays, which is probably behind. Alita actually went down to number 6 for Alita. Shazam, Captain Marvel, Infinity War is at number 7. Okay, so let's go over this. Oh, so okay, Endgame is so it's gonna release over 200,000. Yes, it's gonna release over 2 million copies. Is at 1.75 million. 1.75. It is being responsive. Uh, Screw all those pages. So we have here Avengers Endgame, 1.7 million copies here. Endgame is probably under track down here at probably Infinity War is actually under track. It was at 1.4 million. So if Endgame is the same amount of under track, it's probably at 2 million copies. Because Infinity War was under track, and like similar to Aquaman, they didn't really fix it for months upon months. Because if you see here, it's based off sampling and stuff, and they don't really get the full numbers a few weeks later. Sometimes even months later. Like for Aquaman, Detective Pikachu sold 172,000 copies to 434,000 copies. So, um, Captain Marvel. Do not know who's buying Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel sold 74,000 copies to 1.8 million copies. Endgame's gonna surpass Captain Marvel in literally a 1 week. That's how it is. There's those Blu-rays on. I said 2 million combined, which I guess I was right about that because so 2.2 to 2.3 million, 4 million combined because e- even then it's gonna sell. I'm still gonna. Well, can Endgame really sell 5 million copies? I don't think it will because we'll get Infinity War. Infinity War opened at the same amount and Infinity War is still under 5 million. Infinity War is still under 5 million. So Infinity War is at 5 million Blu-rays and plus 1.1 million DVDs, which means that like 4.4 million. And Endgame is bigger than Infinity War. Okay, it's gonna sell around 2.1 to 2.2. So that means if because DVDs will be the same as Infinity War, because so 2.2. So if we have the same legs as Infinity War, here Infinity War going back here, Endgame already made more money. That was DVD sales. Sorry about that. That's DVD sales. And Infinity War was under track for such a long time. And since Endgame selling too similarly to Infinity War on DVDs because most people just went to go see Infinity, and actually Alita's selling still 9K behind, 8K behind Ready Player One, which went down to 40,000 to 582,000, which means Alita Battle Angel will still be around 30,000 behind Ready Player One, as Ready Player One didn't sell more copies and, of course, make more money than Alita. So that's basically it about Ready Player One now. But Infinity War and Endgame are practically very similar. Won't be surprised if Endgame's under track by 300,000 as well. But Ultimate Detective Pikachu sold 102,000 copies to 474,000 copies. Detective Pikachu was completely just destroyed by Endgame. Captain Marvel, skipping Captain Marvel. We always talk about Captain Marvel. Shazam. So probably that's doing well if because Marvel always sells better than DC. Because Batman v Superman was so terrible. But Elite Battle Angel is at 24,000 to 555,000. So Batman Huss, no one's buying that, of course, on the second week, but it's comparable to the Superman, which sold similar. Shadow, that's a new movie, for all old Iron Man and Thor movies out here. Released in 4K. Curse of Aurora. No one's watching that. Hellboy that dropped greatly as well. For the Dark World that's selling. That's on the list. How to Train Your Dragon is still selling well. It's not probably gonna hit. It's gonna hit 1 million by the end of Black Friday, by the end of the year, because of Christmas and Black Friday. The Fast and Furious and Avengers. The 4 movie collection is on here now. Godzilla, that's doing well. That's the new Godzilla movie. The Lion King. I'm surprised that they took away the sales for that one. Aquaman, that's at 2 million, 2.8 million, 209 million. It's gonna be outsold soon. Spider-Man for Homecoming made the list again. This movie made the list. Never even heard of it. Dumbo, that movie's completely dead now. Breakthrough, completely dead now. Um, The Greatest Showman went back on the list. That's a year old away. Ugly Dolls and The Intruder are completely dead now. And Yellowstone season 1. So basically, Marvel took everybody over. That's basically this entire weekend. Yeah, Alita Battle is still at number 6. But if you compare it to Ready Player One, Alita is still like 6K behind Ready Player One and 40,000 a whole on the same weekend, same movie, same massive movie, and same. It's funny how Alita and Ready Player One came out the same weekend, selling so similar to each other that they're doing practically exactly the same. The only movies that have been making money are Detective Pikachu, Captain Marvel probably because of buying it because it's a Marvel movie, and Endgame, which is at this much. But here's the thing: there's no Deadpool 2 to fight against Endgame, okay, like Infinity War had Deadpool 2. Next week they have The Hustle and like a few other movies that nobody really cares about. Which is probably will Endgame will continue to surpass Infinity War. Third week probably will not be number one anymore longer. There's 3 new big releases coming out that week. Rocket Man, Pets 2, and Godzilla. Endgame will probably still be in the top 4, and Detective Pikachu will probably be at number 5. Captain Marvel will probably be outside the top. Will probably be barely in the top 10. All the movies like Thor and Iron Man will be away soon as well. And some movies, most every other movie basically just dropped. Um, Alita like sold like 100,000 last week. Now it's down to 24,000. The only movie that has stayed over 100,000 is Detective Pikachu, which is that second week. And the only other movie that did relatively well is Unplanned, which is a anti-abortion movie, and Shazam and Captain Marvel, which are other superhero movies that people are probably looking to go get to see other superhero movies that are similar to Avengers. Even though Shazam, they probably don't know that Shazam is not even a Marvel movie. You know, there are those dumb people in the world who just buy it just because it's a superhero movie. Superhero, superheroes. And of course, people are, of course, looking to buy more of the same, like Endgame and Captain Marvel. So I bet people probably bought all 3 movies. Some people did. Same with the other Marvel movies. Most people probably already own these movies, but who wanted to get them. But of course, there's the 4K versions that came out, and that's basically it. Goodbye.